Let's talk about chicken salad. Welcome back to Sprung on Food. I'm your host, Kae Sprung. This season, we're talking about favorite food, the history behind it, and the role it plays in the world today. Joining me today is actor and comedian Edgar Blackmon. Edgar, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm
Yes.
so excited to talk about one of my favorite things to eat.
Absolutely, and that's why we're here. You are a hilarious person, and so I'm excited that you're here and very curious to learn all about your relationship with chicken salad and what makes it your favorite.
You know what's really funny? I love so I'm really into food. I love food. But I think I have kind of a beef with this thing about food where we're like, I have to make this the most unattainable thing in order for it to be special.
Mm,
And what I love about something like chicken salad, it's one of those things where you're supposed to make it your own, as opposed to some dishes where, like, if you make an apple pie, I'm only going to let you play with it so much. But a chicken salad, it really is about making it your own. So my mom used to make chicken salad sandwiches for us all the time because it's a great way to stretch the chicken nobody wants. You know what I mean? Like, you buy a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store and everyone has some, and then the next day you're like, well, check that up, and then add mayonnaise to it and seasoning, and then that's it. That's an easy sandwich. And so I always loved chicken salad just from a very young age because we ate it, and I adore it. Much better than tuna salad or egg salad, in my personal opinion.
sure.
Yeah, those are the three main salad sandwiches, right? Chicken salad, egg salad, tuna salad.
The top tier that we're all familiar
Yes.
with. Yeah. There may be some others, but
I know. I'm like, who else is
these
out?
are the
Ham salad?
MVPs.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
That sounds wild. But anyways, when I was in high school, a friend of mine, their mom opened a cafe across the street from our school. And you could walk there during lunchtime to eat. She also made chicken salad. She had a chicken salad sandwich there. I was like, oh, this is a good chicken salad sandwich. Man, I started going over there every day. I would come back and be like, your mom's chicken salad is delicious.
And you didn't tell your grandmother this, did you?
No. It's my mom's chicken salad
Or your mom?
is this is the other thing that I also am like. I never rank it. To me, it's like I try not to. Like, I'll be like, okay, this is my favorite one out of this. But when we start getting into things like, to me, food is okay. So food is art, comedy is art, art is art, right? So I would never go into like a Degas exhibit and be like, this one's the best.
Yeah. I mean, you could.
I don't know. Those are cool, but ballerinas, that's the number one painting. And so to me, it's just like, you just get to experience another version of it. So each one is special in their own way. Because now my chicken salad is different from my mother's chicken salad, my wife's chicken salad, my friend's mom's chicken salad. Each one is different. So you get to experience the same dish a million different ways. But it is kind of one of those, like, as much as I don't like to rank, it is one of those things, because it is so personal, that within the chicken salad making community, you do want to know, like, what are you doing with this chicken salad? If it's, like at my church, there's we refer to them as like the mothers of the church. They're really just like the senior women of the church, and they're on the hospitality board. So if you are, if we're having a breakfast, they're probably cooking. If we are baptizing people, they're probably the people that are like, here are the things you should wear, take this, go back there, right?
Sure.
And so I had not made chicken salad for anyone at church. So we had someone that made chicken salad. So I was like, I'm not going to come in here and have two
They already
chicken
had their
salads.
quota.
When I'm like, I don't even want to make it. I just want to come
Mm.
in here and eat. I don't want to cook chicken salad for 100 people.
Sure.
1 month, I was like, I'll just sell them. I'll make 50 sandwiches and I'll just bag them up. I'll bring them to church and I'll sell them after church for like $5 a piece. And we'll give all the money to church.
Oh,
And so I did. And so this woman asked me one day, she goes, what's your secret? And I was like, my secret? She goes, with your chicken salad. Now this would be like, to me, if you were a Jedi. Okay.
Yes.
Hang on, kids, for this metaphor. If you were a Jedi, right? And like Yoda walked up to you and was like, I like what you're doing there. Show me how you're doing that thing. What a vote of confidence that she wanted to know what my secret was with my chicken salad, because she thought my chicken salad was that good as our reigning chicken salad creator. So that was really cool.
What a
So I make it all the time.
compliment.
Yeah. My kids love it. My kids love my chicken salad. So I one of my favorite things that I can make just the way I want for myself.
Wow. And are you at liberty to say what makes your chicken salad so special, or do you
For
have to keep that
sure.
close? Oh,
For
okay.
sure. I don't
Wow.
care. So many people have asked me about my chicken salad recipe that I just put it in a Google Doc. I'm like, this is
Oh,
exactly what I do. Just do this.
yeah.
But they're still like, please, we don't want to. We would like it if you made them.
We will buy them. Yes.
Absolutely. So here are the things that I did that's in my chicken salad. Number
Okay.
that I think makes it unique. Number
Okay.
one, well, there's dill in it. Dill,
Okay.
raisins, celery,
Raisins.
for sure.
Wow. Automatically, I am intrigued. Okay. Keep going.
Raisins, just
Great.
like to give it a hint of sweetness. I know that some chicken
Sure.
salads, they put like grapes in it, and I think
Mhm.
it's too juicy.
Okay.
Okay, because it's very wet. Like when you bite into a grape, that's very wet.
Yeah.
But you still get the sweetness with raisins. So
Okay.
raisins, dill, celery, red onion. When I was in college, I used to get chicken salad sandwiches, and they would ask me like, "Do you want onions on your sandwich?" And I'd be like, "Sure." And there were these like very thin shredded red onions. And my wife's chicken salad that I kind of built mine off of, she puts red onions in hers as well. So that's why it has red onions
Nice.
in it. Okay, so here's the thing that I think that Sister Booker was asking me about.
Okay.
It's that I saute the chicken in like lemon butter sauce. Like basically, when I
Ooh.
cook the chicken, it sits in like a bath of lemon butter, and I just kind of saute it like that. So all of that kind of tanginess gets into the meat. That's what
Wow.
I think that she thinks that she when she was like, "There's something in it," and I
Yes.
listed all the ingredients, and she was like very much like, "That's not it. That couldn't be the dill. It can't be the raisins."
Yeah, she's like, "The raisins, I could taste that. I know what that is." She's like, "There's just some je ne sais
Something,
quoi." Yeah.
yes. And so when I told her
Wow.
that's what it was, she was like, "That's what it is." So I think that might be it.
That it really I mean, I am not a chicken salad aficionado like you yourself, but that is a kind of a preparation method that I was not familiar with. So I would definitely put that in the category as very special and unique. So that's gotta be what it is.
Listen, I got to have it.
Yes.
You
You
know, it's
have
like one of
figured
those
it out.
things that you really love to eat, and you're like, if I can just figure out how to make it right for myself, then I can have it all the time.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Well, Edgar, you've done it.
Thank you.
And to better understand and appreciate our food that you love so much, we've got to know where it came from.
For sure.
Chicken salad, a dish that's fancy enough for high tea and humble enough for a lunchbox. But where did it come from? Would you believe that the roots of chicken salad go back to ancient China? That's right, around 200 BCE, during the Han Dynasty, Chinese cooks had already perfected the art of seasoning and culinary technique. While mayonnaise wasn't even a thought yet, they were shredding chicken cold and tossing it with ingredients like soy sauce, ginger, sesame oil, and vinegar. The dish, similar to liangban or cold mixed chicken, was one of the earliest versions of seasoned chilled poultry dishes. This was a time of serious culinary innovation. The Silk Road was introducing new spices, allowing dishes to evolve with different flavors. These early cold chicken dishes laid the groundwork for what would later become chicken salad as we know it. Edgar, would you have guessed that this early iteration of chicken salad dated back so far ago?
Absolutely not. I think that we just think that everybody back then was just like farm to table. It's like you see a chicken and we're eating a chicken. That's it.
Right.
Good luck.
Yes. And not really thoughtfully preparing things and seasoning it in
Absolutely.
a
For
craftful way.
sure. Yeah. Makes
Well,
sense though. Innovation
absolutely.
has to come from somewhere.
Fast forward to the 19th century, and chicken salad was taking on new forms across Europe. One of the earliest recorded English recipes can be found in famous Mrs. Beeton's Book of Household Management, a go-to cookbook of the time. This version wasn't creamy like today's, but instead featured cold roast chicken on lettuce drizzled with a dressing of mustard, sugar, oil, milk, vinegar, cayenne, and salt, then garnished with hard-boiled eggs, cucumber, and beetroot. And It wasn't just in England. Similar recipes were popping up in 19th century American cookbooks, especially in the South. Sarah Rutledge's The Carolina Housewife in 1847 and Abby Fisher's What Mrs. Fisher Knows About Old Southern Cooking in 1881 detailed how to make a homemade mayonnaise before mixing it with cold meats like chicken or seafood. Rutledge's version even included an early aioli-style dressing, hand-whipped with raw egg yolks, mustard, oil, and vinegar.
Of the times. As soon as you started saying that, I was like, man, anytime I think about like Southern recipes and how they are concocted, right? Like I'm always like, okay. So much of that time includes this kind of like uncredited, even if you, and I would say to some extent, uncredited creation of things, but at the very least, uncredited collaboration on things. That it's like, oh, guess what? Look at this wonderful idea I came up with. Usually at any time, if there's somebody who is the lasting image in history, like she was the one that got the cookbook published, right? That underneath that is probably a thriving culture of people who were like, these are not your recipes. You are just the person who was able to monetize these recipes. So I'm like, I'm thinking, okay, where did that come from? Historically, where's the connection between one and the other? Because these would be European descendants, right? So they're like, it's something that either they adapted to or picked up someplace else. Like that's one of the interesting things about the United States. It's like its location and its history lend it to such weird and interesting culinary invention. So you'll find out that some dish that we eat today is like a combination of a Haitian dish and a Polish dish, because these people lived in the same community in Alabama for 16 years and they created all this stuff. You know what I mean? As soon as you started reading these cookbook names, I was like, where did we get these recipes?
Well, you completely nailed it on the head. And I have another episode about chicken bog, which has a very rich history to all of your points. So check that out, available wherever you get your podcasts. But yes, so there is always a richer history behind a dish than we realize or sometimes see on the surface. So you nailed it on the head.
You were saying we're in the South. We're getting not yet into mayonnaise.
Well, if we're looking for the moment chicken salad truly became the dish we know today, you have to head to Wakefield, Rhode Island in 1863. That's where Liam Gray, owner of Town Meats, turned some leftover chicken into a culinary sensation by mixing it with mayonnaise, tarragon, and grapes, your not-so-favorite. Customers couldn't get enough, and it became so popular that his meat market was eventually converted into a delicatessen. From there, the mayo-based chicken salad spread across the U.S. We then step into the early 20th century. Times are tough, and every penny counts. Chicken, believe it or not, is considered a luxury item. While today it's a household staple, back then it was too expensive for many families to enjoy regularly. But that didn't stop creative home cooks and bustling delis from finding a way to bring the comforting taste of chicken salad to the table without the chicken. Enter mock chicken salad. Edgar, do you have a guess of what mock chicken salad is?
I mean, I'm feeling Depression era.
Okay, yes.
Let's
get method.
I'm feeling scraps, like this is a real no health board type time. It's like, to me, mock chicken salad, it could literally be just like sweepings.
Oh dear. Okay. Well,
Please. Please rescue me.
Yes, I'll rescue you that it was not like wood chips. Resourceful chefs began swapping out pricey poultry for cheaper alternatives like diced pork, veal, or canned tuna, mixing it with mayonnaise, crisp vegetables, and savory seasonings. The result? A dish that looked, tasted, and felt like the real thing at a fraction of the cost. By the 1920s, pork-based versions appeared in American delis, and as the Great Depression hit in the 1930s, tuna became the go-to substitute. Even in the 1950s, when chicken was more available, veal-based mock salads remained popular in certain regions. It wasn't just about saving money, it was about preserving a sense of normalcy and comfort during difficult times. Whether it was served on fresh bread or alongside crisp lettuce, mock chicken salad became a symbol of culinary creativity and resilience, and hopefully with full disclosure. Over time, chicken salad evolved into a global superstar. In the US and Canada, it typically refers to a mix of chopped chicken with a creamy binder, mayonnaise, salad dressing, or even cream cheese. Have you heard of a cream cheese variation before?
Wow, that's so thick.
Yes,
That's
it
so
is.
thick,
Mhm.
man. I
Yep.
that's to me. I think you what the ratio has to be so different, but still like this. No, well, you
Yeah.
know what? If you let it soften, like
Mhm.
if you just let it sit out, but
Mhm.
oh man, I gotta think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
the
You'll have to.
flavor to me, it seems like it would add something to it, but man, not as the whole base. That's wild.
Chicken salad isn't just an American thing. In Europe and Asia, the dish takes on even more variations. It might be a fresh garden salad topped with grilled or roasted chicken, a noodle based dish, or even grain based with couscous or rice. And in some places, no dressing at all, just pure seasoned chicken mixed with fresh ingredients. Today, chicken salad isn't just a dish, it's a star of picnic baskets, deli counters, and meal prep blogs. It's the go to, I have leftover chicken, what do I do meal. It's high protein, adaptable, and there are countless variations of chicken salad worldwide. They generally fall into a few major categories based on regional preferences, ingredients, and serving styles. Some of the most well known types are classic American chicken salad, Southern chicken salad, Asian chicken salad, French chicken salad, Mediterranean chicken salad, curry chicken salad, Mexican chicken salad, Waldorf chicken salad, and Thai chicken salad.
What is French chicken salad?
Salade du poulet, I don't speak French, but I'm assuming, features Dijon mustard, tarragon, and sometimes creme fraiche, often lighter with a vinaigrette style
I tell
dressing
you,
instead of mayo, served
I
on
tell
greens or.
you,
Mm-hmm.
too nice.
They made it too fancy.
I'm telling you,
The
I love
French.
French cuisine, man. I
Uh-huh.
love it, but I knew when you said French chicken salad, it was fancy.
Yeah.
They love it. They love
Yeah.
it.
Ooh la la chicken
I'm
salad.
telling you,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
that's nice. But see,
Yeah.
one of the things that I personally enjoy about this dish is that it is, and sounds delicious, France. Okay, no shade. But one of the things that I do love about chicken salad is that it is a very accessible dish.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you've ever been, if you make dinner at your house and you get like, sometimes I'll go to the library and get cookbooks, right? And you'll see a cookbook and you'll flip through it and you're like, okay, this sounds delicious, but half of these ingredients I'm only going to use for this dish.
Yes.
And then they're just going to sit in my
Mm-hmm.
pantry or go bad because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to make this dish all the time. And so when you start like they're like, "Oh, yeah, guess what? We don't even need mayonnaise."
Yeah. No.
I'm like, yeah, sure, 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 sure. My thing is like, I just love that it's to me, my version is very basic and comforting, but it
Mm-hmm.
is also very simple. Like
Yes.
all of that stuff, you get 99 cents worth of dill, a thing of celery, like it's all gonna get used, and you're never gonna be like, oh, guys, where's that creme fraiche? So
Right.
I
It's in the
can
back
make
of the
chicken
fridge,
salad.
growing mold. Totally.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's, to me, it's like we just illustrated. There's a million versions of chicken salad, and all of its varying levels of bouginess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very basic, all the way to the very extravagant. And so for me, I'm always going to lean basic. I'm always going to lean basic because I just find something so comforting in the universality of it. That when you get down to the bottom levels of chicken salad, everyone's making that, and now everyone can get their there's so much more variety down there in the depths because everyone's like, well, I mean, I had
Yeah.
chicken and then I also had this salad dressing that was about to go bad, so I was like,
Uh-huh.
and then I threw that in there. And so yes, now how I make my chicken salad is with this weird salad dressing because I was going to throw it out, and to me
Uh-huh.
that's the spirit of food.
Well, this is perfect foreshadowing. So hang tight. because with a dish as popular as this, you can bet it's made its way into pop culture. In 2008, Stacey Brown started Chicken Salad Chick, a fast casual restaurant chain specializing in a variety of chicken salad flavors in Auburn, Alabama. Originally a home-based business, it grew into a national franchise with over 225 locations, offering unique flavors like Fancy Nancy with apples, not your favorite, grapes and pecans, and Buffalo Barkley, the Buffalo style. Have you been to a Chicken Salad Chick?
No.
Oh, well.
No.
Get your travel guide
Alabama,
ready.
not high on my list. You got to get that thing
Not
out
a
of
problem.
Alabama.
If you look at
What are my
a map of
non-Alabama-
their locations,
Here, let's see.
kind of all over.
They're like, no, we don't have one close to you. Alabama, Arkansas, Colorado, Florida. So 17 in North Carolina. Okay, now we're talking. Oh,
Okay.
9 in Virginia. I'm over there all the time. That's where my sister lives.
Fabulous.
There's
Bookmark
5 in Illinois. I'm from Illinois.
Okay, they just redeemed themselves. You
all
don't
right.
have to go.
East Peoria. Well, that's down there. All right, fantastic.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so you
Yes,
have a
no
new
problem.
location to check out.
That's
I'm
it.
very excited. Report back. Let me know your thoughts. And celebs love to introduce us to their quirky recipes. In the fall of 2024, a feature of author Nicholas Sparks in the New York Times revealed his chicken salad recipe with a very unorthodox ingredient that the publication Eater described as absolutely diabolical. Edgar, would you like to take a guess of what that ingredient is?
I know that there's nothing I can say
You could take your wildest
that
guess
is
and we'll
to
see what
make
happens.
me as mad as whatever the truth is going to be. Okay, let's
I
see.
don't-
What would be egregious but not implausible? Like, it's not jelly bean. You know what I mean? Like, it's
your guess.
what could it be, Nicholas Sparks? I'm going to say that he puts like preserves in it, like grape jelly. Like
Okay.
obscene.
Okay. Well, how fancy. I don't know if this answer was on your bingo card, but it's actually 16 Splenda packets. What do you think about that?
16. Yo, because like you could just put sugar in it, fam. Like 16.
He wants to save the calories.
Yo, and then also 16, which means he did other numbers. He was like, oh, no. It's definitely not 17.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this, and no shade to Nicholas Sparks, but
Right.
I feel like his chicken salad is nasty. And I don't like to be like, your food is nasty, Nicholas
We don't
Sparks.
like to yuck other people's yums, but
No,
like
no, for
that
sure.
one might be the exception.
But you listen, we don't eat everybody's food, okay? That's
Uh-huh.
not for maybe for you. If you like it, I love it.
yeah.
But you, no, thank you.
In February 2025, in an interview with Food and Wine, actor Matthew McConaughey shared that he often prepares chicken salad, adding his own unique spin to make it distinctly his. Rather than sticking to precise measurements or shopping for specific ingredients, McConaughey focuses on creating a tasty and practical dish using whatever he already has in his fridge. So it sounds like you are very on par with the McConaughey school of thought with chicken salad.
Let me tell you what I don't like about this.
Oh, okay. I thought you
'Cause
might be
I'm-
on board, but okay.
Because I think it's great.
Okay.
What I don't like about it is this. I like it when it's out of necessity, right? When you're like, oh, we do this because this is like what we had.
Mhm.
Now, Matthew McConaughey, sir, I know you have the resources. So here's the thing. So you go over to Matt's house.
He's trying to be relatable. He's trying to be
Right?
just like us.
You go over to Matt's. Oh, is he? All these commercials, he's just like us? I'm like, sir, you are selling so many things.
He's attempting to redeem himself with his chicken salad methods. He's like, forget the
Like, hey,
what
y'all,
is it?
come
Is it
on
a
over.
Lincoln commercial? Is that what he does?
He does the Lincoln commercial.
He's like, forget the Lincolns. Let's talk about chicken
He's
salad.
doing Uber Eats. He's doing it all. So you go over to Matt's house and he says to
Right
you,
after Nicholas Sparks. Yes.
yes, you just
Making our
left.
rounds.
You had brunch with Nicholas Sparks, and he
Like
told
tweaking,
you, and
yes.
you saw him steal Splenda packets. He was like, "I'm making
Yeah.
chicken salad later," and you're like,
Yeah.
"All right, bro, that's weird. I'll pay, I guess." And so then you go over to Matt's house, and Matthew McConaughey is like, "Kae, I made chicken salad," and you're like, "Yo, that's great," because I was here. I remember when I came over for your birthday, like 3 months ago, you made chicken salad, and I was like, "This is a really good chicken salad." And then you take a bite into that chicken salad, and it tastes nothing like the chicken salad you had before.
Right.
And now you're like, "Hey, yo, Matt, what's up with your chicken salad? Did you
Right.
change the recipe?" And he's like, "No, Okay, I don't do recipes.
But doesn't that just sound very on brand with
It
him?
sounds very on brand.
Yeah.
My wife will do this sometimes, and I'm always
Okay.
like, babe, please don't. If you go to Matthew McConaughey's house, that the chicken salad is always going to be a grab bag, then I guess you just like
It's an adventure. It's a
wash it
wild
out.
ride.
That's it. Let's see
Yeah.
what let's see.
Yeah.
Barbecued ribs?
Why not?
Cool.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Had some
Yeah.
meat left over.
He might be the one putting in the preserves. You never know. And that he may have, if he doesn't, I'm proposing this. I will send him this episode to his people because he won't listen to it. But I propose that he does a series of like chicken
Please.
salad at Matthew McConaughey's, and he can invite his closest celeb friends over. And each
Yes.
time he serves a different iteration based on
Yes.
whatever happens, like a show, like the episode of Chopped, whatever happens to be in his pantry is going in.
Please.
And then everybody gets to kind of like rank it,
Yes.
you know? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're welcome, Matthew. We got you with some new, fresh
That's an
content
easy
for 2025.
podcast. Yeah, please.
Mhm.
Another revenue stream. Yet
Okay,
I
I will
clearly
pitch
want
myself
it.
to produce this. I will show run this. Just call on me. It happened here first. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, not exactly the chicken salad we're talking about. It's technically still a chicken salad that had a social media viral sound moment when the owner of the 81st Street Deli posted a video to TikTok of a customer, Nisha Godfried.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
The internet exploded. Now, more than 28 million views later, her audio clip was also sampled in R&B singer Ella Mai's song, One of These. Are there any other pop culture moments that you can think of or final words that you have about your favorite food?
Everyone's got a chicken salad. If you don't have one, if you're listening to this, get a chicken salad recipe. It travels. If you are a bachelor and you don't cook, right? Because I know when I was a bachelor, I lived off of fish sticks and broccoli. Get yourself a chicken salad recipe. If you live alone, chicken salad. If you live with a family of people, chicken salad. It's so easy, and you can put it, listen, I'm going to tell you a little secret. You know you can put it on fancy bread and fake like it was fancy. You put chicken salad on a croissant, and now you have elevated it to a special place. I put mine on, it's like sweet, like, listen, chicken salad on Hawaiian bread. People, please.
Oh,
Get
like those King's
yourself-
Hawaiian rolls?
I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
get yourself a little bit. It's just a tiny little roll, a little sweetness. Listen, you can do it a million ways. It's America's food. It's everyone in the world loves chicken salad. But if you live in these continental and non-continental United States, get yourself a chicken salad recipe.
Oh, I love this platform that you have for chicken salad.
Bring us all together, finally.
Oh, it's beautiful. Well, Edgar, thank you so much for sharing your love of chicken salad and helping me to tell its story.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time. People, message me for the recipe.
Yes, you're willing to
It's-
share.
The doc is live. Message me for the recipe. I got you.
Thanks for watching. You can find links and more info in the description below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. See you next time.